become
Like
people? Have we become a nation that people avoid and people? I mean, with COVID now, we're actually kept out of countries.
Yeah, well, isolation. This is what Reagan did. It's the same stuff, and I agree. So the quick answer is yes, we've become that.
But that's to hear
Sad.
a president say that from another country, that he's preparing for the eventualities of our election. We've never had that before. I remember, it was somewhere in the Middle East. Was it
I don't
the
think so. I
Egyptian
hope not.
president? Was it the Egyptian president? This was like in the like
Arafat?
2010.
Arafat? Oh no, that would
It
have
was
been.
like 2010, and they had this protest in the streets, and the president ended up going in hiding basically because they were overthrowing the government.
Arab Spring, I think it called it.
Yes.
You know, and I'm like, we're right there.
We could be.
We have a bully mentality. There's a bully mentality. Listen, I'll state as much as I can. I don't want anyone to get an illusion that you're going to be able to bully all of us, because some of us know how to sign up. Okay. And some of us know how to gun, in practice. We are not going to let you bully us. And so what's happening now is we have this bully mentality, and from Trump to the governor,
because we have a bully president, and people, as Mars said earlier, people feel empowered.
Yeah.
Yes. And when you have that in the White House, you've turned it on TV every day. CNN and MSNBC might as well be Fox News, because Trump's on TV every day. Yeah. So it's the same thing. Even if they don't like him, they put him on TV so much. That's how he won the election. He won the election not because of Fox News, but because MSNBC and CNN had him on so much, he had free airtime. So if we say, no, we're only going to show us this amount of hours of you every day, I believe we can start subsiding some of this stuff, but we can't, because it's always on, from commercials to news programs. No. He bullies the country, and he's bullying all over the world.
I mean, how much can you say that we're going to ignore what he says and just sort of just not report it? Can you do that? I mean, the answer has been from the news people that, well, we can't because he's president, but can we? Can we just ignore him?
Yeah, we can't.
You can't because of his position, and what he says needs to be heard, whether you agree with it or not. It's the position of power. So you can't just ignore him. Now there have been stations that when he's doing a live event, they'll cut away from it because he's talking rhetoric, and they'll cut away. But
they did that a little bit.
Yeah, but they did that because of the competition. That's all that was. That was competition with news, with the news broadcast. But as I've always said before, another thing I've said before in the past is that when you have a diverse stream of media, you will have different perspectives. So until the media is diverse, you're going to always have the same type of perspective on it. When I say perspective, is a gauge by your audience. And so no matter what news broadcast you watch, CNN, Fox, MSNBC, headline news, whatever it is geared toward white America. That's how the news is geared. You could always tell where a broadcast, where their attention goes, because you look at the commercial that they show. That's how you could tell who the audience is. That's real. That's real.
If you see Rick